god. Hello! Yes, it has been a while. And yes, I do sound strange. And yes, I do look quite a mess. But today I am bringing you a Top 5 Wednesday, which was created by Ginger Reads Laney, and there will be a link to her channel and the Goodreads group in the description. This week's topic is 5 series that need more books. So, series that we want to be longer. And I just looked at my shelves and picked out 5 instantly. So, the first one is actually a standalone, The Supernaturalist by Owen Colfer. And this world is so cool. Like, these people, the supernaturalists, can see these creatures. And these creatures are doing strange things to people. And I really want there to be more. I want to see what happens after this book. Or maybe even before this book. I just need to see more of this world, okay? They, beating these blobby things. I want to know more. More. Next up is a series that is rather big. And the reason I want to see more books in this series is purely because I just want more. I know that sounds very strange, but I really wanted more from the series at the end. And because the ending was kind of bittersweet, I want there to be a sequel with what happens next. And that is The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini. This tells the story of Eragon, and it's so good. It's such a good story. I just wish that we saw what happened afterwards, because if you've read Inheritance, at the end, you're left kind of in this very strange position, like the whole of Allegasia is, and I want to know what came after that. Or, same thing, I would love to see what happened before Eragon, like more in depth with what happened with the Dragon Riders, a more in-depth look at that. Number 3 is one that I technically don't want more books in this series, but I want more books in this world, a la Heroes of Olympus, and that is The Kane Chronicles, because this trilogy is one of my all-time favourite trilogies. I adore it. I love Carter and Sadie. They're just such cool kids, and the magic system is so interesting, and the magic is just so good. I just think because Egyptian mythology must be quite big, right? There's a lot of it. I'm sure that Rick could manage to make a new series out of it, and I really wish he did, because as much as I love Heroes of Olympus, the ending was a bit honestly, and I want him to write a sequel series that doesn't have that downer ending. I want him to write a sequel to this series that just is everything I want from a Rick Riordan book. So, yes. And coming in at number 2. Is The Permanent and the End of Days series by Susan E. The ending of this book was really, really, really good. The whole series was very good. Up there, one of my favourite trilogies. But there could have been more. I feel like this series could have had more. The world at the end is left in such a strange state, and you don't really get to see them recover much. And I think at the end of this series that would have been nice to see. So even if it's a novella, after End of Days, I would love to have seen how the world is dealing after the angel apocalypse. Especially with Penryn and Rafi, however you say it, how their relationship is blossoming, because I love their relationship and we didn't get to see a satisfying conclusion to that. So if we could have more books in this series, that would be great. And lastly is a book series that had an ending that when I was younger I hated. It was one of my least favourite series endings, but now I look at it and I'm like, okay, it was okay. And that is the Search of Freak series, or the Saga of Darren Shan. The ending is very strange. It's kind of a retcon. The ending is a retcon, which was it felt cheap, really. I think he could have done so much more, especially with... There was something that he was going to do, okay? Let's start there. He was going to do 18 to 24 books in this series, and he ended up doing 12. And just knowing that he had the ideas for at least, 6 to 12 more. Whoa. I just want to see what could have been done. I love the character of Darren, and yes, we got the Saga of Larson Crepsley, but that's not got Darren in it, and Darren is hilarious, so I wanted more Darren, and yeah, I just really wish we had more in this series. So, these are the top 5. What? And I might have another video up soon, I don't know. But if I do, I will see you then. Goodbye.